Hello? You're at work right now? Well, too fucking bad. Anyway, guess who's back? You bitch. Anyway. Dude, it's not even like a minute into the stream. Actually, 3 minutes. Or 15 minutes into the stream and I already sweared. Honestly, sue me. No, don't. That's a joke. It's a joke, everyone. That's a joke! But yeah. You guys can hear me, right? Hello? Yes? I'm just setting a few things up. Sorry I'm a little late. I had an eye doctor appointment. Is the music? Yeah, the music is on. Okay. We're Gucci. Okay, everything looks good. It's just chat is a little slow on my end and there's some connection issues. If you hear me chewing, that's just... I don't know. No, it's me chewing gum. Yeah. Excuse me? Do I have to update it again? I thought I did update Genshin. There's no way. The hardest part in Genshin is trying to log in, you know? There we go. Oh! Cool. Preparing to load Daido. Daido. I did not make a thumbnail, I just noticed that. Oh well. That's fine. That is fine. We'll be a-okay without it. Anyway, Genshin. You guys want to see a blinding loading screen? Hold on. Ha 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 ha. There we go. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a little laggy. I have connection issues right now. Anyway. Can you get down, Jean? Anyway. So last stream, we got Zhao, and then I was like, there's no more content to make of this. Sure, there's Shinobu, but rarely anyone likes spoilers in chat. They're like, spoilers! Guys, there's spoilers! I mean, what do you expect? Genshin players need to, you know, show content that's out, man. Like, I don't know what you want me to do. Play commissions for the next few days? And only commissions? Like, you're watching Genshin. I don't know what you want, man. So, if you're afraid of spoilers, and just don't look at chat. If you don't like spoilers, play the game yourself. And don't watch my stream. Anyway. Cool. Is my mic? It is definitely picking up some shit. Speak, Stinky. Yes. Okay. Whoa. Should I do commissions? Actually, you know what? Let's do commission. Actually, let's pull. Fuck it. We're pulling. Okay, so this is out. Okay, I've seen spoilers for this. I'm not mad at it. I'm actually, like, enjoying it. Dude, I cannot see chat on my end. Okay. Mine is just delayed on my end. Okay. Man, I wish I could be Jean's Mr. Dodo Bird. You're quite weird. Anyway. When there's more people, I guess, we'll pull. I am too far into the screen. There we go. Move my ass to the side. There we go. Hey, bitch. Oh, you gotta purify a statue. Okay, we'll do this. Then we'll do, Kazuuuuuuha's story. If we'll have time. I don't know if I should start on Shinobu first. Because it might be spoilers for the next hangout quest for Heizo. I don't know. But for sure, today we're doing Kazuuuuuuha shit. Before the event comes out. Oh, look at Jean, so pretty. There we go. As you may have noticed, Kazuuuuuuha is not on my team. I've used him way too much.
This is order.
That should do it. Oh.
Stabilize.
Okay. You're still alive. Come here. So fun. Zhao, do it. Do the funny.
Gather.
Where are you going? Come here. There we go. Okay. We do Kamishi Wishies. Kamishi Wishies. Do 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 do. Okay. Man. Monset commissions. Ugh. Ugh. I'll throw out my gum. I think you guys probably don't want to hear me just chewing into the mic. Okay. We're good. This is not an ASMR stream. It's a Genshin. May Lord Barbados protect you. If only you knew who Barbados actually was. No. Dude, Ni no Kuni is such... It was disappointing. Honestly, Ni no Kuni tried. They tried. They really did sell the point of like, oh, it's a Ghibli game. They have great music. Great music. Just, the playstyle is absolute dog water. Okay? Like, you have autoplay as your thing. Like, I don't even have to play the game. I could just be AFK, and it could play it for me. Yeah. I plan on doing a Minecraft stream, though.
Oh, so sorry.
Minecraft would be fun. I don't know if I'll do, like, Minecraft PvP stuff.
I will have order.
But I do like vanilla Minecraft better. Vanilla Minecraft. I heard there's frog- I haven't played Minecraft in a while, but I heard there's frogs. There's frogs in Minecraft? Mainly because of Stampy. Okay. You know, I'll try to give Ni no Kuni like another chance, but the controls, I don't know, are just weird. I think playing it made me realize how polished Genshin is compared to this game. You know? God, I love Zhao. Whoops. You can... Just like how you can, kidnap, I mean, what? Villagers in Minecraft. You can care for and adopt villagers. Create a nice adoption center for, villagers. Yeah. Give them a nice, safe home. Yeah. Go, Jean. Go, Jean. Whoops. Girl boss. And that's how we do it. That's how we do. Okay. Why haven't I been streaming a lot as of late? I'm still in school. I'm younger than what you think I am. I am baby. I'm still in school. I decided to take summer courses just so I can graduate faster. And I can just stay home and do stuff. So my schedule has been shit. I don't really do much in summer anyway, so it's like, why not? Why not do school? I know, I'm a little nerd. I'm a quirky little nerd. But here we are. Go, Kaya.
Oh, so sorry.
I didn't mean to ult, but that's fine. Where? Okay. No, come here. I hate you. Come here. You're like the worst of the bunch. I keep forgetting to jump when Zhao's like this.
I will have order.
Excuse me? Minecraft human. We do question our humanity when it comes to the villagers in Minecraft. I think that's all the commissions. I think that is all. That's all the commissions. I need as much Primo Gems as I can. Okay, once we get, like, Kazuuuuuuha, I already have him, but I just love his constellations. We'll try and go for Freedom Sworn, even though there's a free weapon for Kazuuuuuuha. I don't really like, I've seen it on Twitter, the stats for it. Sure, it has plunge attack bonuses, but Kazuuuuuuha is mainly elemental mastery based. So we're trying to go for Freedom Sworn, because that's just better. Anyway, along with this update, I noticed that the book was updated. This is still fucking useless to me. Like, if you're AR-59, this is useless. You have all of this already, which is sad. This, I don't see the point using. I don't know, I guess it's good for beginners. I think this part is mainly to help beginners. I don't know how much of this helps with them, because, you know, at the beginning of the game, artifacts are shit, and this is just for artifacts. You don't need to waste these on shitty, like, 4-star artifacts. Thank you, Genshin. Thank you, Mihoyo.
Seems all the other knights already have their hands full.
We're pulling. That's my TED Talk for today. We're doing a 10 pull. As you can see, I'm a free-to-play. I worked hard for my 20 pulls. I'm at really low pity, so there's a low chance that he's coming home. Give me the new Amino boy, at least. Okay. At least there's Toma. There we go. Actually, this is too soon to tell. Fuck! Dude, my pity was so low too. I don't understand. I don't need you again. I don't need you again, Jean. I need the other one. You guys like my female Kazuha. So pretty. So pretty. Jean. I hope you guys are happy. I'm not saving for Black Cliff stuff. I just think they're overrated. Wish again. Give me the Amino boy. So I'm retiring from Genshin Impact Let's Plays. Where is he? Give him now. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? My pity was so low. Why did I get Jean? It's okay, we have more of this. We have more. Oh, that's the... oh. I guess I used it up. These are the copium pools for a free-to-play. Let's do the copium pools. Look, if I were to lose the 50-50, I would only want it to be D-Luke. I have all these characters already. I just need the new Amino boy. Anyway. What do I do now? Okay. What does C2 Jean do? Okay. This is like the only good one. You can just like...
You're such a slacker.
Excuse me? You're calling me a slacker after what? Those were like 20 pools, my dude. Down the drain. I mean, I did pull for Zhao. I had it coming. I had it coming. I'm just gonna like put him in my party. Get Kazuha out here for my copium. Come here.
Alright, let's head off.
You're out. You made me mad. You're...
What's that? Join you for a walk? Why not?
He also makes me mad. I can't stay mad at her because she's useful, but please stop ruining my pity. This is an okay team. I kinda wanna play with Zhao more. I'll just like keep Zhao there. I like freeze teams. Freeze teams are fun.
Ready when you are.
Yeah, okay, I'll just use my kit. My med kit. Yeah. Anyway. Cool. Kazuha story time. Kazuha story time. No more copium. Let's do this. Let's do this. Kazuha. Now Kazuha, some of you already know, is my favorite character. Oh, my favorite 5-star of all time. He completes me. Yeah. So I hope I enjoy this after a horrible, horrible loss of Primo Gems. Dude, I don't know. Anyway. Yay.
It's been a while since we first set foot on Inazuma.
Why are we here again?
So many things have happened since then.
It's time for voice acting time! I don't have water with me, so my throat's gonna die today. As if in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, we've definitely made some progress on our journey.
Yeah.
So, where should we go today?
Well, why are we in Azuma? Why are we here? No. Wait a moment.
Huh? What's up?
You want more Columbina voices? Nah, maybe. I don't know. I was planning something on Twitter with a few other VAs. Ayo, what's this? Be careful. Okay. What is that?
Hey, what the heck was that for?
That's the sword. Wait, oh, there he is.
Doesn't want to talk, huh? Alright, let's convince him to calm down a little.
Okay, Paimon. Sudden attacker.
Be still.
Wait, why isn't he taking damage?
Huh? So you don't have a vision after all? Seems like I've mistaken you for someone else.
Huh?
At the very least, you should make sure you've got the right person before you go attacking them.
Yeah, that's true. She has a point.
No, wait. Even when you've got the right person, you shouldn't go attacking them out of the blue. It's dangerous.
It's dangerous! Of course.
Have you ever met someone by the name of Kaedahara Kazuha?
I cannot confirm nor deny my relations to this man.
He carries a sword just like you. I've also heard that he possesses an animal vision.
Look, the vision hunt decrees over. Lay off him. That's mine.
That's none of your business.
It is my business. No, it's not.
Never mind. You don't look like you know anything anyway. I'm wasting my time.
You're wasting your time attacking people, that's what. Bye, bitch.
What the heck is this guy's problem? Coming around here, waving that weird sword in our faces, and he didn't even apologize. Seems like a real nutcase.
Yeah, he didn't even apologize. He just said, oh, you're such a waste of time. Men, honestly.
Well, one thing's for sure. No way are we telling him anything about Kazuha.
Okay, now he just knows. Now he knows. Very smart, for once.
Hey, don't be mean. I'm unsmart lots of the time.
Is this how you guys see me? As Paimon?
Anyway, just to be on the safe side, we should go find Kazuha right away and tell him to watch his back.
Yo, how did we know? Where could he be? Actually, I have a hunch.
Oh? What kind of hunch?
I think this guy may have a special connection to Kazuha.
A special connection? You mean beyond already knowing each other?
I can't say for sure, but...
Yeah, maybe a little. But then again, most people look pretty much the same once they start fighting, so that doesn't really prove anything.
Okay, wait. Okay.
Anyway, there's no time to lose. Let's go tell Kazuha so we won't get into any danger.
Cool.
Paimon heard that the Crux fleet is stocking up in Rito at the moment. Let's look for him there.
Is he still with the Crux? I thought he just is doing his own thing. Where is my mans? Come here. Come here. Come hither. Best boy. I mean, this is where we last left him since the festival thing. Hi, person. Chow. I'm Zhao.
Hey! Hello? Do you know where Kazuha is?
You're looking for Kazuuuuuuha too, huh? Guess he must have done something impressive after all.
Again? 2?
Well, we took the small vessels into Rito on a routine supply run, only this time, as soon as we entered the harbor, we ran into a huge crowd of Inazumans, all of them wanting to know about Kazuuuuuuha.
Oh, so he has a bunch of simps after him. Well, too bad.
If it's because of that battle on Nizuchi Beach, Captain Beto had a great run there too, but I don't see her getting this kind of attention.
Well, he did, like, cuck an Archon. Just saying.
Kazuuuuuuha keeps to himself most of the time. In fact, there are times when he doesn't even listen to the captain, but she just laughs it off.
Oh my god. He's such a brat.
Oh, so you still don't know what he did?
I've heard bits and pieces. Something about him blocking the Raiden Shogun's Muso no Hitotachi.
Yeah, that's why.
Is it really as big a deal as everyone's making it out to be?
You want to see for yourself? Or okay, I don't know.
Really? Wow. When you put it like that, it all makes sense. In that case, his newfound stardom is well deserved.
More like a burden to him, if anything.
He was called away earlier by some people from the Tenryou Commission. They said they had something important to discuss with him.
Oh dear god.
I thought they'd come to arrest him at first. Turns out they couldn't have been friendlier to him. Seems like they really respect the guy.
Yeah, they have a lot to make up for.
Just a little while ago, this would have been completely unimaginable.
After all, the Raiden Shogun's mindset has changed after killing his best friend.
Thank you! Guess we'll go pay a visit to the Tenryou Commission.
Fun.
Alright then. I'll just stay here and carry on trying to fend off the crowd.
Yay! Let's go. Let's go. My dumbass thinking I could just walk all the way over there. There we go. Whoop. Kazuuuuuha, where are you? Where are you? There he is! Look at him! Ooh! What's this music?
Oh? It's you.
Hi.
Greetings. We were just discussing the repealing of the Vision Hunt decree. Since you're here, you're very welcome to listen in on the conversation. We invited Mr. Kaidahara here to extend a gesture of goodwill on behalf of the Shogunate.
Aww, they're trying to apologize. She's not even here in person to say shit.
Your hard work has secured for us the agreeable state of affairs that we now enjoy. Also, I've been granted the chance to correct my clan's past mistakes, and for that, I'm deeply grateful.
Is he gonna get his nobility back?
The Almighty Shogun has issued a large array of directives aimed at resolving, or at least easing, the tensions that have built up over the years. The Tri-Commission has made the recommendation to use this opportunity to restore the honor of the Kaidahara name.
Yay!
Regarding the history of the Kaidahara clan, I trust that you're already somewhat informed?
I don't think he would even want nobility anyway. I've heard a thing or two.
In short, there was once a group of select bladesmiths who served the Shogun directly, responsible for upholding and further developing the traditional blade forging arts of the Almighty Shogun. The Kaidahara clan belonged to this class.
You got C1 Kazuha? Well, must be nice to be you. I got C2 Jean. Haha. But honestly, that sounds cool. No, I heard his first constellation is pretty good. Anyway, back to the story.
But there came a time when some of these bladesmiths revolted and fled to Snezhnaya. Both the Kaidahara and Kamisato clans were held accountable for lax oversight and entered a period of great turmoil. We later learned that the whole misadventure had been secretly orchestrated by the Fatui. Attributing all of the blame to the Kamisato and Kaidahara clans was neither proper nor just. Considering Mr. Kaidahara has once more made an outstanding contribution to Inazuma, the Almighty Shogun believes he should not only be rewarded for his achievements, but also receive recompense for the excessive punishment borne by his clan in the past.
Yeah, how are you gonna pay that back? Honestly, the government in Inazuma is absolute shit. It's still shit. You got C2 Mona? I do too. Copium sister.
In the interest of preventing further harassment of the Bladesmith clans by the Fatui, we chose not to publicly release the findings of our investigations into these matters. We trust you can understand why this was necessary.
Couldn't we just wait outside? Why do we need to hear this?
This is a true honor. I am delighted to be in a position to receive the goodwill of the almighty Shogun and the Shogunate at large.
Look at his voice. I mean, listen to his voice.
However, would I be correct to assume that this magnanimous gesture does not come without some strings attached?
I can assure you that nothing could be further from the truth. We seek only to correct a past injustice. With the Kaidahara clan's reputation and occupation restored, the Kaidaharas will be bladesmiths once more, and your wanderings will finally come to an end.
I think he likes wandering. He might not even want to do this.
You will be able to lead a safe and prosperous life in Inazuma City with the almighty Shogun's blessing and full support of the Shogunate.
I have grown accustomed to life among the elements. I fear I would no longer feel at home behind the tall walls of a stately abode.
Aw, I'm disappointed, but I guess. If this is what he wants.
Yet my ancestors did indeed take great pride in the name of Kaidahara, and the art of blade making for which it stood. I do have a responsibility to restore their honor.
I sense some hesitation in your words. Should you accept this
Oh,
offer, I
shit,
imagine
I'm getting
many
a
of the
call.
malicious rumors currently circulating through the populace will disappear.
My family is taunting me with food. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Oh my god. They gave me dinner, which was 2 egg rolls. 2 egg rolls. Yes.
Malicious rumors? All we heard on the way here was so much praise that we almost wondered whether there was another Kazuuuuuuha in town.
Well, to some, the Muso no Hitotachi is something that can never be defeated. They cannot accept the idea that Mr. Kaedahara really parried the Shogun's strike. Also, eyewitnesses saw him using the power of Electro in addition to that of Animo. As a result, the falsehood that Kaedahara Kazuha was using a delusion began to spread.
Oh, shit.
What? But that doesn't make sense. Using a delusion turns you old and frail, and Kazuha still looks fine.
Well, if you're a vision user, like, it's fine.
That is correct. However, to some people, the idea of a single person wielding 2 elements at once is a more inconceivable notion still.
This is just one of many similar rumors. I am very uncomfortable with being the subject of public discussion, no matter whether it brings suspicion or stardom my way.
He should just get a PR team.
But perhaps if the Shogunate is willing to publicly support me, this situation will blow over more quickly.
Oh. I still hate the Shogun.
This is precisely why I encourage you to give our offer some serious thought. It stands to benefit all of us.
Please allow me some time to consider. In fact, let us put this discussion on hold for the moment. Well then, what brings the 2 of you here?
Paimon was being nosy. That's really that. This is the reason why we get into this stuff in the first place.
Yikes! We nearly forgot about the most important thing!
Oh, yeah, right.
Why would such a dangerous individual be looking for me?
You have any siblings?
No. This puzzles me as much as it does you. My fighting forms were taught to me by my family, based on techniques originally developed for blade testing. Over time, these techniques came to form something of a Kaedahara sword art, focused on blade testing, but with a full repertoire of combat forms. Those forms are quite different from the more practical ones typically used by samurai in battle. So it's hard to imagine that the similarity you speak of was coincidence alone.
Okay.
All the more reason to watch your back! This guy was a serious nutcase.
Indeed. He sounds highly aggressive. Anyone he targets is at risk of serious injury, or worse.
As much as we love Paimon, can we have the Traveler explain things instead?
In that case, I will send some men out immediately to search for him.
Thank you. I must say I am now very curious about this matter, and I will also need some time to consider your offer. I will first join the Traveler in investigating the one who attacked her, then give you a conclusive answer upon my return.
Very well. Please stay safe.
Come on. Let's go and track down your aggressor.
Very quick to... Okay. He was just like, you...
The detective agency knows the most about what goes on in town.
Heizo! Heizo. Kazuha was just like, who the fuck beat up my girlfriend? I mean, friend.
Let's see what Ryuji has to say.
Also, I think... Why did they have to make the head of the Kujo clan an NPC? He doesn't have to be a playable character, but at least make him look... like... I don't know. Cool. Oh, my frames. My frames. Ugh. Yikes. Is it lagging much on your guys' end? Oh, it is. Oh, it is laggy. Oh. The frames. Yeah, that's yikes. Yikes. I'm gonna set the controls lower because this is insane. That's the time. That's not... okay. I'm taking bloom off. It's just too much. Yeah, that's smoother. Bloom is just too bright for my eyes.
Hey there! We'd like to ask you a quick question. Do you know if anyone around here has been looking for him? For Kazuuuuuuha, we mean.
Why is she asking this question? It's literally gonna lead to nowhere. Everyone's looking for him.
Aha! So this is the renowned Mr. Kaedehara. I've heard a lot about you. It isn't...
You are too kind. We are currently investigating an assault and would appreciate any help you can offer.
Oh? You were targeted in an assault? Let me think. I can't seem to recall anything of immediate interest. Mr. Kaedehara is currently the talk of the town, so there are always a lot of people looking for him. To be honest with you, our detective agency has recently been receiving many inquiries from people wishing to obtain Mr. Kaedehara's personal information.
That's weird.
Some of them were offering us millions of mora just to gather the information they want.
Oh, it's so laggy.
If these were more legitimate commissions, Sango would have snapped them up in an instant.
That's why. My battery's running low. Wow, who would have thought? Who would have thought? They should make it better. There we go. Everything's safe and sound. If you guys want blue on, just tell me.
Please, accept my thanks for looking out for my privacy.
Of course. No matter what, we only take on legitimate cases. We don't make our money by revealing details of other people's day-to-day life just for the sake of it.
In our world, we do. Which is quite sad.
Sorry, I got a little off topic. What I'm really trying to say is, it doesn't surprise me that a complete stranger is looking for Mr. Kaedehara. But I wouldn't know where to begin if we want to connect this with an assault.
Then let's put that connection aside for now. Have there been any other attacks or similar incidents recently that stand... The Tenryou Commission had very few leads. I thought you might have some information from different sources.
It's true that the commissioners aren't clued up about every little thing that goes on out in the streets. But typically, it's only the most trivial events that manage to escape their attention. If anyone had been out there attacking people, that would be assault, in which case the Tenryou Commission would absolutely get involved.
That does make sense. Uh-oh. Looks like the trail's already run cold.
I still find it difficult to believe that whoever attacked you hasn't been causing any trouble elsewhere. Few people possess your prowess in battle. So unless you were the first person he targeted, someone is certain to have been hurt by now. I am well aware of your talents. There is no need to be humble around me. In fact, I'm quite relieved that you were the one he targeted.
Huh?
It would cause me great grief to see someone become critically injured or lose their life because of me.
Oh. Okay.
For the poor victim, this would be a completely senseless crime.
Don't worry, we'll find him.
It seems you are every bit the selfless hero they make you out to be, Mr. Kaedehara. Surely this same concern for your fellow man is what drove you to fearlessly raise your blade against the almighty Shogun.
You flatter me. Truth be told, I don't know quite what came over me in that moment.
Rage.
You are much too
Rage.
humble. Don't worry, I completely understand your concerns. Oh, Actually,
Actually,
there was one
I just want to
strange
see
incident.
Heizo.
Let me tell you about.
Sure. During times like this.
All right then. Recently, 2 people went missing from the city at around the same time. One of them is a pretty well-known collector, surnamed Nagato. The other, Amenoma Yuya, is a samurai from the Amenoma clan.
Amenoma. Now there's a familiar name.
Right. Yuya is the nephew of Amenoma Togo, the owner of Amenoma Smithy. 2 grown men going missing at the same time. I recalled this because Amenoma Yuya is also an accomplished martial artist who is skilled with the blade. Perhaps he is the one you are looking for.
Understood, though it seems highly unlikely to me. I neither know this man, nor do I have any idea why he may wish to attack me.
Sure, can't hurt. We never know what we might find out.
Thank you, Ryuji. We'll start by making some inquiries at the Amenoma Smithy.
Sounds good.
Cool.
All the...
Well, no Heizo. No Heizo in here. No. But this is fun.
Ah, if it isn't
Yes, the Kaedehara and Amenoma clans were both members of the Raiden Gokaden. Historically, there have always been deep links between the 2 clans. After I returned to Inazuma, I visited Mr. Amenoma to pay my respects. Yes, you may recall the story of the Raiden Gokaden from the Iridori Festival.
Though all bladesmiths trace their craft back to the same source, over time, each of us has arrived at a different blade-making philosophy, spawning the development of different branches of the same art. As an example, the Amenoma art strives to emulate the abiding patience and determination of water as it turns stone to sand. There is nothing mystical to our work. There is only practice, day in and day out, until both body and mind have memorized the craft, turning each motion of every technique into an intrinsic part of the bladesmith's life. As for the art of the Kaedehara clan, I believe it's called the Ishin art.
That's right. Ishin art strives for complete harmony between blade and mind from the moment that forging begins. For only a blade thus forged can capture and convey its maker's thoughts and feelings, and eventually become an extension of its wielder's will.
Indeed. Most samurai choose their blades, but an Ishin blade chooses its owner. You are, without a doubt, the most worthy wielder of an Ishin blade. It gladdens my heart to see that although the Kaedehara clan has fallen on hard times, its ideals and virtues are alive and well.
You overestimate me. My actions are guided by my own personal sentiments, not by any noble aspirations on behalf of my clan. But let's get back on topic. The purpose of our visit today is to gather some information on your missing nephew. We hope to assist with the investigation. It may turn out that this case is connected to another we are pursuing.
Ah, yes. My nephew. I reported the case to the Tenryou Commission, but I haven't heard anything back so far. He didn't say a word before he left, which is very unlike him. But I've done what I can so far. Worrying is futile. All I can do now is wait for the news from the Tenryou Commission.
We heard that there was a collector involved in the disappearance too. Know anything about that?
Yes. On the morning that Yuya went missing, he gave me a very cryptic look and said that he was going to give me a great gift.
Kaedehara's
I
head.
believe he went to collect the item from Mr. Nagato after that. The next thing I heard was that a fire had broken out at the warehouse. And neither... Yes. Strange, isn't it? I wonder what could have caused it. Unfortunately, there was very little evidence left behind, so nobody knows what really happened.
Do you have any thoughts on what Yuya may have wanted to give you?
If I had to guess, it must have been some kind of rare weapon. Otherwise, there would have been no reason for him to get... He's never been particularly interested in blade forging, but has always had a fondness for blade testing, and can sense even the most minute differences in blade quality. He is extraordinarily talented in martial arts, particularly when it comes to the art of the sword.
Truth be told, we have some information that you may find to be objectionable. The person we are looking for, he attacked this friend of mine. Based on the evidence we have gathered so far, only Yuya seems to match the suspect's profile.
What? No. Absolutely impossible. Yuya is not that kind of person.
That's what they
He
all
is
say.
humble and kind. Even his training is done with the goal of calming his mind.
Huh. Is that so?
Yes. But
Is it the
I also
blade?
cannot know what course of action he might be capable of if coerced or otherwise compelled by circumstances unbeknownst to me.
Look, here's
Anyway,
what the plot might be.
Should you find him, please let me know.
Don't worry. You have our word.
Look, the plot, I think...
From the sound of that, Paimon doesn't think Yuya was the one who...
Yes.
There's so much
It sounds
dialogue.
as if something happened when the two men met each other.
Dude, that blade is controlling his mind. There we go, that's the plot.
Let's
I
pay
can
a
already
visit
tell.
to the Nagato household.
I can already tell, man, that this... Maybe it's
Time to
like, you know, the blade chooses the person, you know. He's not fit to wield it, so they just have to control him. You know? Climb, you bitch.
Follow the wind.
Genshin! Senpai, I don't...
Time to go.
What the heck? Can I not climb this? Okay. Hello.
I'm very sorry, but we cannot afford to pay what we owe right now. My husband has gone missing, and I'm still trying to find him.
Well,
no.
you know what that means?
misunderstand us.
Take the house.
We are here to help with the investigation.
Ah, I see.
Oh.
I thought the debt collectors had come to visit again.
We're taking the house. You're wrong, we're taking the house.
I'm sorry you have to see me in this dreadful state. Has some new information come out?
I'm afraid we don't have any new information at the moment. We're still trying to find out as much as we can to inform our search.
Why are we pretending to be detectives?
With this in mind, can we perhaps ask some questions about your family's current situation?
For example, Paimon's struggling to understand why a collector would be strapped for Mora.
That's a long story. Ever since I've known him, he's been an avid collector of all sorts of things. He'd always get so animated when he was showing them to me.
So
I knew nothing about the items
weird.
myself, but seeing how enthusiastic and excited they made him, I was happy to believe that they were just extremely important to him. Everything was fine when we first got married, but as time went by, things changed for the worse.
Uh-oh, what happened?
He lost his sense of restraint. He started buying more and more things, and even resorted to borrowing money just so he could pay for them. Our expenses really spiraled out of control when he started getting interested in weapons. It was awful.
So he's weird.
There were days when he'd spend hours down at the warehouse, admiring his weapons even as debt collectors were descending upon our house.
This
He
is
wouldn't
stupid.
sell them, wouldn't even touch them. Just sat there staring at them like
Divorce
he was in a
him.
trance.
You'd get more money.
I'm happy he has a hobby, and I'm willing to support him. But making ends meet has to come first. I've tried talking to him about it so many times, but he never listens. On the last day that I saw him, I gave him an ultimatum. I said, if he refused to sell his collectibles and pay off his debts, I would divorce him and take the children with me.
Whoa!
And that led to an argument.
Actually, it didn't. Generally, he's a quiet man who likes to go with the flow. On most things, he leaves the decision-making to me. You must understand, I never would have dreamed of threatening him with divorce if the debts hadn't pushed our family to the brink. After I said those words, he froze and was silent for a long time. When he finally spoke, he awkwardly mumbled that he would pick out a few items to sell. His voice was so meek and pitiful that I felt an urge to take everything back.
No.
But then what? If
I'd
I
still
didn't draw
leave
the
him.
line, what would happen to our family?
Legit, leave him. You did the right thing.
Had I not indulged his bad habits, we wouldn't have found ourselves in such a predicament. And I also don't know if he had actually come to his senses, or if he was simply angry with me. The next thing I heard was that our warehouse had caught fire, and both he and the buyer had gone missing.
I see. I understand. Ame-no-Yuya came to purchase a weapon from Mr. Nagato. During the sale, a fire broke out at the warehouse, and both men disappeared.
At first, I assumed they must have gotten into an argument over the price. But my husband has never been one to negotiate. He never even haggles when he's out buying groceries, so it's hard to imagine him getting into a fierce argument.
Maybe he was feeling the pressure from the debts?
I don't know. He just disappeared after the warehouse burned down. Perhaps he's too afraid to come home now that all his collectibles have been lost in the fire, and he's got no way to pay off our debts. Even though I'm still a little mad at him, we're a family, and I want us to face our family's crisis together. As long as he's willing to turn over a new leaf, I know we can work things out.
Please don't get upset. There could be more to this situation than meets the eye. If collecting things is a habit that Mr. Nagato had his whole life, it is quite unusual for this habit to change so drastically over a short period. But the information we gathered from the other side suggests Ame-no-Yuya is also a mild-mannered man who would not be likely to start an argument. This situation is getting a little confusing.
A little confusing?
Oh, very
Like
confusing.
completely mystifying.
Let's try a change of scenery and see if we can piece together what we've learned. Rest assured, we'll notify you if we find anything.
Thank you so much. I just want him to come home.
Based on the information we've gathered so far, I can only surmise that the sales meeting between the two men was somehow the catalyst for their disappearance. The fire at the warehouse likely played a part in how the situation unfolded, though its exact role is a mystery. Do you have any thoughts?
I think that they're just stupid.
Well, Paimon was thinking that maybe someone accidentally knocked over an oil lamp and...
I think I think you should stop.
Nope, never mind.
Just stop.
Paimon's brain needs to rest for a while. Over to you.
We're still missing crucial information.
Right. I very much agree with you. It seems highly likely that we're missing a piece of the puzzle. Working off what we know so far, there are too many things that don't add up. The chances are that there are still some clues left for us to discover. One fact that I keep coming back to is that Ame-no-Yuya is polite and well-mannered, while Mr. Nagato is introverted and passive. Neither seems like the type of person who is inclined towards initiating conflict.
You know what they did? They took
Mr.
drugs.
Nagato, being heavily in debt,
They took.
is also
This is why
the
you don't
only
take
one
drugs.
of them with the potential motive to disappear after the fire. The more I ponder it, the more puzzling it becomes. Just what could have happened there?
Yeah.
Right. Although the time frame seems to broadly match, no other details that we've learned seem to link the two events together. Ame-no-Yuya lacks a key distinguishing feature of the attacker, namely that he is principally a practitioner of the blade testing techniques of Amenoma art, not those of the combat-oriented Ishin art.
Darn! We thought we could get two birds with one stone here, but at this rate, it's starting to look like a wild goose chase.
No, you are thinking that, Paimon.
Let's keep going, since we've come this far. If we can solve the case, both Mr. Amenoma and Mrs. Nagato will be able to get some closure.
Okay, but where should we go now?
Let's head out of the city and check out the warehouse. There's still a chance we may be able to find some shreds of evidence.
Cool. Okay. Sorry, I had to check my phone. Shit. Cool.
Wait. I hear something ominous in the wind.
Oh! This must be another one of those sounds that only you can hear.
Oh my god, Paimon,
As sketchy
shut
as that whole
up!
thing seems.
God.
You did put it to good use when we were chasing down the...
Now I'm picking up a strong scent in addition to the sound.
Okay,
It's right
Tanjiro.
around here somewhere.
But there's nothing here.
Paimon, shut
It's gone now,
up.
but I can still sense the direction it left in. It felt very much like that ancient presence in Inazuma. The remnants of the Tatarigami. Indeed. But this unexpected spring of inauspicious energy may prove to be of benefit to our investigation. We should remain vigilant.
Wow, a box.
So it's an under...
The force is definitely coming from down. The source of the Tatarigami energy has long... Judging from the concentration, I would have to
Mrs. Nagato said her husband used to hang around the warehouse by himself a lot.
It could well be that he was already under... From what I've been told, but most will... Mr. Nagato had an interest in collecting to begin with.
So what should we do now?
Step back. I'll open the door and take a look inside. If we don't open this door, we can move no closer. You needn't worry. Both of us have faced...
Yeah, we literally won a war. This is nothing.
What's down there?
Your mom.
Everything's buried in debris. I can't see anything. It looks like the fire caused a cave-in, reducing the entire warehouse to rubble.
Okay.
That was too scary. Paimon was so sure that the warehouse boogeyman was...
All we can do now is keep searching in the direction that the
I
Tatarigami
can't
energy
with
source
Paimon
left
anymore.
this place. Two ordinary humans, entangled with the Tatarigami.
I can't keep defending Paimon.
Yes, let's go. If not, quiet your mind and focus on what you sense around.
Yay. Time to look around. Misty stuff. Follow the scent.
Time to go.
Okay, that's a bit much. That's a bit much.
From this point, the trail appeared the main source of the Tatarigami energy.
Whoa! Look at all those hilly churls. They're acting really strangely.
They acting sus.
Something seems to be drawing their
You
attention.
suck them up.
Let's take a closer look.
I said what I said.
Cool it!
Here you go. We're Gucci.
It's,
Ugh! Look at this red stuff.
by the looks of it, a letter written on a piece of torn clothing.
This
The
is
ink is
Scaramouche's
bone
way
dry.
of saying hi.
It must have been written quite some time ago. Well, let's...
I am Nagato. I am Jolin Akira.
According to this letter, A conflict arose because Ame no Yuya wanted to seize a blade belonging to Mr. Nagato.
Wow.
Yuya started the fire that destroyed the warehouse and wounded Mr. Nagato in the fight. Mr. Nagato kept chase as long as he could, eventually stopping here to write this letter when his strength gave out.
So, where is he?
He's dead.
He was not only mortally wounded, but also under the heavy influence of Tatarigami. Add to that the fact that its aura seems to have attracted a horde of monsters, and whatever traces there may have been of his fate beyond. Yes, if Ame no Yuya is attacking other people indiscriminately, then the longer we...
Right! So let's get moving!
Yay!
I wouldn't be surprised if he, too, fell prey to the influence of the Tatarigami.
I knew it. There was
For a
someone
practitioner of the martial
influencing him.
arts, the easiest desire to inflame would be their pursuit of further power and skill.
This was kind of
All
too
the
easy
clues
to
that at
figure
first
out.
seemed disparate, and I have a hypothesis.
Wait! You figured it out?
I believe so. On with the search.
Next. As much as I love Kazuuuuuuha, I can't. I can't do these. Woo! Up. Up, up, and away. Oh, okay. Look at all this pollution. Disgusting. This must be California. Gross.
He seems to have stayed here for a long time.
Why here?
I'm not sure. But on closer examination, I sense that the aura may have lingered here at several different...
Ha.
Show yourself! It's no use hiding anymore.
Kaedehara Kazuuuuuha. It's you, at last.
I am an original Kazuuuuuuha,
So
however.
it is the same guy from before! What's your problem, huh? What could you possibly have against Kazuuuuuuha?
Indeed, there should be no enmity between us. If it is Ame no Yuya that stands... But what if instead of facing Ame no Yuya, we are in fact facing the blade in his hand?
Yeah, I kind of get the plot. It was kind of, you know, obvious.
Now that you mention it, it is giving off a strange light.
Oh my god.
Oh, whoa! Surely you don't mean... Are you serious?
Yeah.
Tatarigami energy often lodges itself within physical objects, then works to subtly affect any living organisms in its vicinity.
Wow, this sounds
The
familiar.
blade has resided in Mr. Nagato's warehouse for many years, or rather, as a means to occupy Ame no Yuya's body.
You're sharper than I thought. You've already deduced many, many years ago I was forged by a famed bladesmith of the Ishin tradition. I was his pride and joy. In me, he placed all his hopes and dreams.
Cool.
As a descendant of the Kaedehara clan, you should be able to guess our greatest regret.
I presume it has something to do with the Raiden Gokaden.
Indeed. At that point in time, he failed to live up to the Raiden Shogun's expectations. In the end, all he could do was to flee the nation by sea on a ship bound for Snezhnaya.
So
He
he's
was a
Fatui
bladesmith
now.
of great
Great.
renown, a master of his craft. There was nothing that he could not accomplish. And sure enough, in the end, he achieved what he had set out to do. All of his life's work, his wisdom, his
Great.
skill.
So, can we get
It
the recipe?
culminated in his creation. He not only bestowed upon me the greatest of strength, but also endowed me with a consciousness of my own. In her conceit, the Raiden Shogun lost not only the single most perfect blade in the entire world, but also an irreplaceable achievement in the art of blade
I
forging.
guess.
So... swords can become conscious and control people?
Yo,
The
Paimon.
people of the time in which I was born never believed I had that kind of power.
Paimon,
They
where
saw
were
me as a
you
mere blade,
during the Dragon
a
Spider
sharp
event?
and well-crafted one. But after the death of my creator, I decided to leave Snezhnaya and began my long quest to return to the distant land of Inazuma.
How the hell did you move on
Moving
your
from
own?
one person
You're a
to the
fucking
next,
sword.
I controlled the minds of countless hosts along the way, each bringing me one step closer to my ancestral home.
This is weird.
I seek but one thing: to face the full force of the Raiden Shogun's blade and prove my power, the might of Ishin art.
Imagine her just like fucking touching it and it breaks. That would be funny.
So Amenoma Yuya was not your first victim. Tell me, what happens to those you've possessed when you've finished using them?
Oh, look at they're mad.
My hosts? Who cares what happens to them?
Exactly.
They are but tools that serve my mission.
Literally no one cares. I want your recipe.
When they got tired, or injured, or unusable, I hopped to the next one in line. All I needed them for was to take me back to Inazuma.
Cool.
You're awful.
It's a sword. I don't know how you're gonna get vengeance for this.
After I returned to Inazuma, I decided to bide my time in Nagato's warehouse until Amenoma Yuya handed himself over to me on a silver platter. At long last, I'm approaching my journey's destination. By Amenoma Yuya's body, I have found you, and by your hand, I shall defeat the Raiden Shogun.
I know I don't want the blueprint because it's not EM.
Kaedehara
It looks
Kazuuuuuuha,
good.
You stood against
Honestly,
the Raiden
aesthetically,
Shogun's Muso
I'll
no
give it
Hitotachi.
points.
There can be no
Usable?
other to serve as my
Usability?
host for what is to
Not
come.
really.
Now, give your body over to me!
I took that way out of context. Okay, I have Kaza, so this is gonna be pretty easy.
Mind the deluge. Be still.
Why do I have to have Trial Kazuha? I already had one.
The wind knows me.
It's already built better than the Trial edition.
Rewrite history!
Up here. Where'd you go? That was easy.
Do not stand in my way, or I will strike you down too!
You gonna poop your pants?
Your bluff.
Stinky man.
No one. You've lost.
Yeah, stinky.
Lost. I can never lose. It is this body that has reached its limit. Nothing more. Even if you defeat me here, he is but a puppet that can be replaced. The end result is the same. I will end this wretch's life before you can lift a finger.
Cool.
And even if I were to lose my physical form, it is but a small setback. My consciousness shall endure.
Okay, get out of the body. Fight me without the body. See how that works.
By any means necessary, and any medium available, I shall return and fulfill my destiny!
This is hilarious.
Your fighting style. It is indeed the forms of Ishin art.
Damn, he's beautiful.
But from your movements, I sense only hatred and arrogance, as well as a thinly veiled mania and despair.
Really? You can tell all that just from his moves?
Look, he's a deep person. I don't know how to explain this to you, Paimon. I just let him do his thing.
As I've mentioned before, the forms of Ishin art convey the user's thoughts and feelings. Since the blade is currently possessing Amenoma Yuya's body, its movements express the innermost thoughts of the blade. If you ask me, the mania is probably due to your desperate, single-minded ambition.
Ha!
Are you trying to claim that I am helpless without you?
Yeah.
On his deathbed, he passed to me all of Ishin art's secrets. The little that you know barely scratches the surface.
You're literally an inanimate object.
In that regard, why would I ever need your help?
Because you're an object.
Because all of that is in the past. I've been wondering why you've not caused more trouble in all the years that you've been in Inazuma. If you are indeed a cursed blade that can possess its owner, now that I've seen inside your mind, everything finally makes sense. After all the time that's passed, you have grown weak. to the point that you are now unable to acquire a new host without making physical contact.
Ha ha ha, she saw right through you.
Oh, that's right. Paimon
No.
remembers now.
Only when Mr. Nagato witnessed his wife's distress and decided to sell his collectibles did you finally have an opportunity to reach out to Aminoma Yuya and make your escape.
And what of it?
Well, that you were determined. I think you realize, but the way I see
Okay,
What would you know about any of this? I'm just one step away from achieving my goal.
you returned to Inazuma to prove the unparalleled brilliance of Ishin art. But to make this arduous journey, you committed countless atrocities and showed a blatant disregard for human life, even if you were to sever that divine light. Is this truly the outcome that your maker would have desired?
it's poetry time, boys. Come on, Kazuha. Bring out a verse.
Sure, you inherited the secrets of Ishin art. But even as you made your journey to honor this legacy, you treated the ones who wielded you as mere tools to do your bidding.
Slam poet, everyone give finger snaps? Finger snaps?
How could you possibly unleash the full potential of Ishin art when you act in perfect discordance with the principle of harmony between a blade and its bearer?
He thought he just ate that shit up.
Silence, you blabbering fool. I must achieve my goal. This
Okay,
I will concede
I
that
don't
And
want.
you
Okay.
should face reality.
All Genshin players, he said it. He said it.
Easy for you to say. Facing reality offers me nothing.
Yeah, Genshin players, face the reality. Touch grass. I did.
I have no need of anything that would stand in my way. Not hesitation, not self-reflection.
Oh, that's a different
and
color.
Certainly,
That's a
it is
different color.
pointless to argue further.
Yeah,
This
cool.
How stubbornly you
Let's-
stick to your wayward path.
Sparkly.
I do not believe for a second that
I
you
am
can
a
challenge
Genshin
the
player.
almighty Shogun in your current state.
Yeah.
So let us make a bet. I will
Honestly,
put your
I'll
strength
just
to
see
the
myself
test.
out now, I guess. I'm just kidding.
What? Surely you're not planning to agree to his demands.
Look at it, it's all sparkly. Wait, I'll move out of the way. Look at it, it's sparkly. Sparkly sword.
Very well. Then find yourself some enemies with whom you wish to cross blades. A taste of my power will more than convince you.
Yo, why are you speaking in Shakespearean the entire time? This could
Once
go a
we
lot
have dealt
faster.
with them, we shall proceed to Tenshukaku.
And as for your end of the bargain, if you lose, you must release Aminoma Yuya from your control.
I
Okay.
accept.
Don't do this, Kazuha!
You can't. He's literally an unkillable character. I see no death
This
flags.
is the only way to save Aminoma Yuya. If we don't do this, he'll forever be the Blade's puppet. The Cursed Blade's strength is currently very weak. The power of the
Okay.
Tatar... Even
I wanna
if
fight him.
we have a chance here to save an innocent victim...
Your disdain for me betrays your woeful ignorance now.
Are we fighting a sword? Oh. Oh.
Kazuha?
I'm okay.
This. He's a bottom.
I felt a little dizzy at first, but only for a moment.
Yeah, you can handle it. You can take more.
It's all right. So far, this was as I expected.
Oh dear God.
I will. Thank you.
Oh, look at him.
What should we do next? Have you got a plan, Kazuha?
No, he does not, but it always works out. You know why? Plot armor.
We find some enemies.
Look it. Armor.
Although this blade has endured much turmoil, it probably hasn't experienced many real fights.
I've been called out.
If
Yes,
a blade
I
built
have.
for Ishin art cannot enter a state of harmony between blade and bearer, if he wants to avoid reality, then we need to fight until he has no choice but to face it. He shouldn't last long in an intense combat situation.
Kazuha, your dom is showing.
Wait a minute. Paimon remembers hearing about something from the Adventurers Guild.
No, it does not add Astra applesauce yet.
Since the Takasukasa clan abandoned that secret...
No.
Ah, all right. Please lead the way.
What about
No.
Amenoma Yuya?
The blade says he'll let Amenoma Yuya trail us silently. Although he hasn't regained his own consciousness yet, he is not in any immediate danger.
Are you telling me this man's just gonna be sleepwalking behind us? Because that's some freaky shit.
Are we sure this is a good idea? It's a pretty treacherous journey.
Yeah, can we just like let him sleep? This is weird.
Okay, fine. Just be careful.
Just leave him here. Just, do we have to carry him here? All around and stuff? How many primos do we get from this thing? I would like more primos. I lost the 50-50 on the rerun banner, and I am quite sad. I want more Kazuha constellations. I would like more, please. Oh, I need these. Come here. Kunhiru.
Demons do not stop for the rain.
Okay, Zhao. Move. Did you just tell me to fucking move? Excuse me? I'm the one controlling you. You can tell I haven't listened to all of Zhao's voice lines. I got him a few weeks ago. Weed. Okay. Here we go. That's it. I think we're fine. It should be fine. Freeze party is fine.
Leave everything on this
I actually
journey
like
to me.
started Genshin when Zhao came out. And I was like, who the fuck is this? Why are we using the trial one? I don't like this blade. Look at my damage. Wait, hold on. What is this build on this? What is this? Oh! Okay, never mind.
Into the wind.
Never mind.
One with wind and
Constellations. Wait, what are my artifacts on this? That's why. That's why it's absolute shit. Okay. I guess elemental mastery, but like, I like my Verdescent, man.
How are you feeling? You okay?
He looks...
I'm alright. The blade is performing largely as I
This guy's
expected.
still creepy, though.
Having gone so long without proper use and maintenance, it's become very difficult to use.
This is a cute pose.
Though he's making every effort to persevere, I do not think he can last much longer.
Something else on your mind?
How strange. Rather than trying to control me, he is instead
Oh, look
trying
at
to
his
match my
aura.
fighting rhythm.
His aura is different.
Let's keep going.
I would like to see unhinged Kazuha. Wait, is there any, like, loot in here? Sometimes they hide loot.
Time to go.
No? Okay, there's no loot. Oh, there it is. Loot. Give me. What's going on? Look at them there. What's going on here?
Time to go. Let's get down to business.
Hasn't he already been unhinged? More. More. Like yandere the fuck out of him.
One with nature.
Smack. Smack.
Finally. That hurts. Into the wind. Let's get down to business. Clouds high. The birds calm.
I guess like plunge.
Whoa, something's up with the blade.
It's growing dimmer?
I can sense that his strength is slowly fading away. The blade is becoming more and more difficult for me to wield. He cannot hold out much longer. If he keeps persisting, he will likely break apart at any moment.
Cool.
But what would that do to Amanome Yuya?
Kill him?
I will be careful with it. He also says he does not have any plans to give up easily. He's still trying to achieve his goal.
You know what this reminds me of? It's like the Darksaber in The Mandalorian.
Time to go.
Or the Darksaber is like fighting against the Mandalorian. And like it gets heavier and he can't even like wield it correctly. Don't need to worry. I am Kaidahara Fukin Kazuha. You saw nothing.
The wind knows.
Smack the blade.
Into the wind.
Smack?
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Whoop.
Time to go.
Are you okay? It looked like you were really struggling the entire fight.
Yes. And it looks like he's reached his limit.
The sheen's grown a bit dimmer again. It doesn't look anywhere near as impressive as it did at the start.
Perhaps this time, we'll finally have a chance to see...
True form? What are you talking about? Huh? What the?
He got bigger.
Is this the same blade as before?
Oh, he's dead.
It looks like a piece of junk.
If you choose to continue in the state you're in, you wouldn't even be able to beat Samurai and Kairagi, much less the almighty Shogun. Maybe you did truly wield power to rival the Shogun's light when first forged. But the long journey from Snezhnaya back to Inazuma has left you battered and broken. It barely needs stating anymore. Your ambition is a flight of fancy.
Haha.
I've finally figured out why it was that you agreed to my bet. You wanted to reach a state of harmony with me. For perhaps then you would still be able to wield commendable power. But regrettably, we are nothing alike. I will never understand your obstinacy and cruelty, nor can I empathize with the one who made you. The only one who truly understood you had already passed away by the time you were born.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
Here they are! Take them down!
Where do they keep coming from?
We should give him something else.
Yep, we can help this time.
Don't worry. I'll use my own blade. It's just more of the same.
You know what blade we're using? Is this the fillet blade? What are we using? What? No way that they gave us the fillet. Okay. I want my Kazuha back. I don't like this one. Look at mine. Okay. So we have trial Kazuha. Okay, my attack is like lower, right? But that's fine. Crit rate. Okay, it's a little higher, but at least I have like fucking this, man. Okay. Ah, 200 compared to my 600? No. This is the trial one. And then there's mine. He's almost triple crowned. And then...
Time to go.
I want my Kazuha though. No.
Into the wind.
You fought way better with your own sword.
Okay, yeah.
You are a true Kaedehara in flesh and in spirit. Though we fought briefly together, you have seen me for who I really am. No one knew anything of my story throughout my travels, nor did I tell it to anyone. You are the first person to know the truth. I thought that if I could achieve Ishin harmony with you,
When you want to use your own sword that's not your own sword.
But in this too, you have failed.
Indeed. No matter how hard I tried, I could not attain that perfect harmony that your personal blade does with you.
Are you saying the one chooses the wizard right now? This type of bullshit?
Too much time has passed. My physical state is poor, and without proper maintenance, I can only disguise my true appearance behind an outer sheen. Yours is the blade that took on the Muso no Hitotachi. And what a magnificent blade it is.
Yes, the fillet blade.
Perhaps I shall never reach that level of glory.
No one can beat the fucking dual blade though. The one that defeated Osayo, Child, and La Signora.
Actually, this is just a generic blade that I picked up during my travels in Liyue.
Look at his face and how he said it! Oh my god!
What?
Forging and maintenance are both important for a blade, but they are not everything. This blade has traveled the land with me for many years, and we have formed a close bond during that time. Skill, blade, determination, and desire. All these must be aligned in the practice of Ishin art. There is something else I must tell you. Though your maker may not have been aware, your ability to possess your own consciousness derived from the power of the Tatarigami. Tatarigami is a malevolence from the ancient past. It is the source of your mania and savagery. Though you tried to cooperate with me while I was wielding you, the part of you driven by Tatarigami was constantly trying to seize control of my body.
I sensed it, but I couldn't change it. It is an integral part of my consciousness.
I resisted its temptations because I wanted to save Amenoma Yuya. But I do not know whether you yourself have any intention of trying to fight it. I feel a great sense of regret for you. Since you embarked on a journey, the moment you embarked on this journey...
Okay, now give us the
you
recipe.
lost the only person who could have ever unleashed your true potential. And yet there was no way for you to turn your back on his ambition. You have known this for a long time. It is the true source of your despair.
Despair? Did someone say despair?
Everything. My life, how could I possibly deny him his wish? I said to him, "Do not worry, from here on I shall forge your legacy."
You're a fucking sword.
How could I go back on my word?
You're a sword.
Aww.
Paimon, are you really feeling sorry for a sword?
I believe our bet is now settled. I have nothing further to say.
Yeah, okay. Let's go sleep.
Where are you going, Kazuuuuuuha?
To sleep.
He now has neither the ability nor the motivation to cause further harm. Let's give him some time to reflect on things.
Meaning, he's going to sleep. Hello, Twin.
When I touched the hilt for the first time, it's as if I was transported to a strange dimension. It was somewhere I've never been.
Okay.
A bladesmith lay quietly on the bed, his frail face barely visible.
Are we
under the
getting a
moonlight.
cutscene? Cutscene?
A newly forged blade lay by his side, listening attentively to his final words.
Wow. That was the Blade's memory, wasn't it?
Indeed. While in exile in Snezhnaya, the bladesmith eventually learned the truth behind everything that had happened. The Ishin art had been dealt a devastating blow by the desertion of its best smiths. He spent the rest of his life in the forge, not to vent his frustration and hatred, but to atone for his actions. He felt intense regret at being tricked by the Fatui, but he could never again return to his homeland. His sole wish was to one day return his single proudest creation back to the land of his birth.
And this relates to endgame content lore? How?
So he instructed this sentient blade to find a way back to Inazuma, no matter how long or how hard the journey. All he wanted to show was that they once shone brilliantly as blade and smith.
I guess.
So that's the truth, but after that, the blacksmith's intentions were warped by the Tatari.
Right. I believe the bladesmith might never have known that the power he worked with was that of the Tatarigami. The hatred within that power is what sent the blade down its ill-fated path. This blade has committed unforgivable atrocities, but only because it lost its original master.
Shame it's too...
Yes. It is too late. Time would not wait or stop because of his determination. While the world moved on, his ambition remained stubbornly stuck at that fleeting moment at the dawn of his journey. He seems to have calmed down, though. Let's go and check in.
When I look back at the past, I once told him that I would pay any price to fulfill his wishes. Such was the debt I owed to him for giving me the gift of consciousness. But darkness and slaughter numb the mind. Not only did I fail to fulfill his ambition...
You are finally seeing reality clearly.
Wow! Reality!
Since we agreed to the terms of the bet, I will honor the agreement and release Ame no Mayuya.
Cool! He's gonna be like,
but
where
I
am
still
I?
cannot bring myself to forsake his ambition. It is the entire purpose for my existence. So, may I ask you to help me fulfill the ambitions of myself and my creator?
Hey! Now you're adding yours into the mix, too?
Yes.
Jeez, don't push your luck, mister.
It has to be done in this order. At least hear what I have to say. And if you don't agree, I will still release Ame no Mayuya as promised.
Are we gonna reforge him?
My physical form, as well as the knowledge I possess, should still be of some value to you.
His attitude has grown a lot milder.
In a span of a minute.
Kazuuuuuuha? Should we give him a chance?
Yes.
Let's hear it.
A sword.
Thank you all. When I was first forged, my maker was already terminally ill. He told me that he had wanted me to have the grandest opening battle. Alas, after that, he never rose from his sickbed again. Nor have I ever had the chance to prove myself in battle since. My fights were devoid of any noble meaning. They were merely the next step in my never-ending journey. The next in a long line of transgressions. You are a fine warrior. I would like to request your hand in battle and experience a true duel between samurai.
Oh? And who would be the opponent?
I will release Ame no Mayuya and restore his consciousness. Perhaps after that, you can convince him to commit to a fight with you. He must have plenty of reasons to both hate me and desire a good fight.
Understood. Then let's start by waking him up and seeing if he has the stamina and will to fight.
I see. He used my body to inflict harm on others. I utterly despise him and his actions. But since he stayed true to your agreement by releasing me, he must still have some remaining semblance of honor. If a duel can help to set this state of affairs in order, I am willing to put myself forward. I do not wish to be a mere victim in this story.
There's no need to worry. We'll vouch for your innocence to the Tenryu Commission.
Yeah.
Thanks for your help. Who knows how this would have ended without your intervention.
All right, then let's move on. More Ronin could appear at any moment. We can't stay here. In any case, for a final duel, I think we should aim for a greater sense of ceremony.
Primo gems? Give now. Come here. Come here. Ten. See that smile? That's not real. That's pain. That's a pain smile. Hey, you reached too far.
The
Okay.
downpour certainly rouses the spirit.
Do we get cool cutscene? Do we have a cool cutscene? Sorry.
Time to go.
Burp. Give me cool cutscene. It's raining.
Time to go.
This reminds Paimon a bit of the Crux Clash.
Okay. No.
Yep, we still can't let our guard down. Even now, Paimon has a sneaking suspicion that Blade hasn't told us everything. Still, are you ready?
Ready? Okay. All right then. Successor of Ishin art, Kaedehara Kazuha.
Successor of Amenoma art, Amenome Yuya.
Honored to cross blades with you.
It is my honor also.
Oh, this is cool. Cool. This will be quite easy.
The wind knows it.
Swirl. You missed.
One with nature.
You're too slow. You're too slow.
Time to go.
Ow. Alright, come back in the water. You'll get more damage this way. Come here. Come in the water. Haha.
Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud.
Come back. There we go.
The wind knows it. Time to go. Into the wind. Time to go.
Stop running away. Stop running away. Smack the booty. Smack the booty.
One with nature.
Smack. There we go. Yuya's voice
Thank
is
you
actually nice.
for the
Yeah.
experience. Although he appears battered and broken, in your hands it seems he's regained a glimmer of brilliance. His sense of savage cruelty has completely faded away.
You also fought well. I'm sure he relished the experience. There are a few things that I shall leave him to tell you himself.
I must apologize to you for all that has transpired.
You need not seek my forgiveness, nor do I have the right to forgive you on your victim's behalf. It's too late for all of that.
I do not wish for forgiveness. I only hope that you will see my transgressions as mine alone, and not let them stain the legacy of Ishin art. I strayed far from the straight and narrow path, but the Ishin art still has a worthy successor in Kaedehara Kazuha.
Yay.
I beseech you, please understand this.
Yes, I too trust Mr. Kaedehara to do the right thing.
Thank you, successor of Amenoma art.
Deep voice
This
Kazuha.
blade has also told me that he has another wish. He would like to visit the Amenoma smithy. Maybe we can go back there together.
What does he want to go there for?
Dude.
I'm not sure, but I think that all this is about to come to an end.
The way his voice just transitioned like that. Like, imagine if I just, like, Did it scream like that in a deep voice the entire time?
And then suddenly just talk like Paimon for the rest of the stream.
Time to go.
Excuse me. Dojin Dreams. No, I just watched a lot of VTubers.
It's Yuya!
I am sorry
I learned
to
a
have
lot
troubled you.
from them.
It's all thanks to them that I was able to return safely.
I
also watched that new yaoi
prized Ishin
anime.
blade.
Hold on, I can recommend
Turned
it.
weapon
It's
that
called,
controls the human mind. Considering their forging philosophy, this was indeed within the realm of possibility. This is a great pity. But I have some good news as well. Ryuji from the Bonton Sango Detective Agency tells me that they've found the missing Mr. Nagato.
Really? Is he okay?
Yeah, Sasaki
Yes.
and Mayano.
Badly wounded,
Yeah.
but he will
That's
live.
where I'm learning these terms.
And now that Hyuya is back, it seems like the final ending to this story is a happy one after all.
I think I know what you want to do.
What's wrong?
Huh?
Is the blade whispering in your ear again?
I heard Kazuha say, I know what you want to do. Yeah.
Yes. He said he wants to take control of me for a brief moment.
I do too.
What? No way! Hasn't it learned its lesson?
He tells me that he's thought of another way to fulfill his maker's wish. And he assures me that he won't use my body for anything nefarious. I have decided to let him do it.
Like it's a bad thing? Watching it is a bad thing? I don't think so.
Guess there's nothing we can say to change your mind, huh?
I call myself a woman of culture.
Thank you. I will explain my reasons later. Okay. I am ready. Let us
begin with the cutscene. Ooh.
My power is almost spent. Without him, my eventual demise is inevitable. But if I abandon the future to give everything I have in this moment, my physical form can be forged anew.
Everything? You mean...
Yes. The cost is my entire consciousness.
Sorry.
You were right. There's nothing that I can accomplish now. But there's still a chance for Ishin art. Once remade, I will be a valuable resource for your studies.
Oh, he looks so
Ishin lives
nice.
on, and its finest hour is yet
Suddenly I am a sword.
Even if I am not the one to prove its might to the Shogun, as long as it is an Ishin blade, crafted by Kaede.
You know what? Maybe the sword has a point. Maybe it's cool being a
will
sword.
still fulfill his final wish. Thank you, son of the Kaedehara clan. Over the years, my real name has been forgotten by all. I'm ashamed to utter it, yet it remains strong in my mind. Kazuuuuuuha Ishin. This name is now yours to keep.
Rest in peace.
Cool.
So, that's why he said it had to be done in that order. His consciousness will disappear forever after fulfilling the bladesmith's wish.
Kazuuuuuuha Ishin. It was the first time I ever heard his name.
Are you going to cry over the sword?
It seems like deep down he disapproved of his own actions, and thus chose to bury this name deep within his heart.
Every time Kazuha talks, he sounds like he's on the verge of crying. I like that.
Only in the final moments, before his consciousness faded, was he willing to entrust it to another.
Seems like he really wanted to fulfill
A
his
goblin!
wish.
Dijin? Hold up. Hold
The
up.
same fervent ambition that gave him the motivation to keep going forward, speaking for myself. I'd rather see him recognize and atone for his mistakes than see him punished for them. I understand. Perhaps this is a flaw in my personality. I've always been captivated by grand aspirations.
Someone draw this scene right now. Look at him. Look at how peaceful he looks. I know artists, you can draw this very quickly. I saw what you did with the Harbingers. Especially Pantalone.
Hearing his wish to rival the divine light touched something inside of me. Just as the sight of those who fought to repeal the Vision Hunt decree did. Your quest to face the gods and trace your sibling inspires me in the same way.
You inspire me.
After everything I've seen, perhaps these pursuits fascinate me a little more than they should.
Oh, Kazuuuuuuha.
Give this boy a hug, please.
I will continue to support you from this point on. Know that you will have my assistance whenever you need it.
This is literally everyone that we've helped.
Wait, shouldn't we also go update Kujo Kamaji?
Dude, Pantalone is... When I first heard his voice, I was like, that is J. Michael Tatum right there.
Oh,
okay?
You're right.
It has to be.
We need to tell him about the findings of our investigation.
That's my childhood.
And it's also time to give him a response to the offer he made me.
Wait, you guys want to watch the trailer together? After this, we can do that. If we have time.
Time to go.
Like, just watch it again. Just for funsies. We can. Yes? Okay. We'll watch it after this. They intense.
Time to go.
That's like one of the things I remembered from my Spanish classes. Pantalones. And I was like, Huh. Interesting name. Why am I walking all the way over here instead of using a teleporter? This is a bad habit that I have. Also, it's just pretty. This statue is ugly. That's my take. This statue is ugly. We have to go to the statue.
You've returned.
He's wearing a dress, guys. Pantalone is wearing a dress.
This was a treacherous investigation indeed. The Tenryou Commission has already attended to the danger at the warehouse. The investigation into Amanoma Yuya should conclude soon. I do not believe he will be charged with any crime.
Cool!
Wow, you sure kept your ear to the ground.
Then we needn't recount all the details again. Now, as to your earlier offer, I wish to give you my answer. Please, take a look at this blade.
Look at how sick this design is. Look at how there's no EM on this.
What's this?
A stick.
Kagotsurube Ishin. A weapon crafted using a long-lost blade forging art of the Kaidahara clan.
Well, he said the long version.
By means of a series of fortuitous events, I was able to recover and restore him. I also promised him that I will continue to study.
Imagine this Kujo is just like, weird flex, okay.
And so, it looks like I will likely continue with my journey across the nations, learning more about this blade as I go.
So, no nobility title for you then. Okay.
I see. I understand.
He'll go down as a legend.
The Kaidahara clan has always been a family of bladesmiths, so it is only proper for me to continue on this path.
Are you gonna hand the name down to someone else?
Were I to accept your goodwill, I may find myself embroiled in conflicts between the shogunate and Sangonomiya.
That is true.
That would not suit me.
You misunderstand. That was most certainly not our intent.
Archino. Arlecchino. I can't say her name correctly. Arlecchino. right?
I am aware,
Arlecchino.
but I still desire to continue walking my own path.
Arlecchino was fine though. She was like, dude, when she came out, I was like, look at her eyes. Like, I got lost in her eyes.
Very well.
Her
I
Xbox
can understand.
360 eyes.
Then let's pretend this offer was never raised. However, if you should ever change your mind or find yourself in need of the Shogunate's assistance,
you know
please
what
do not
people
hesitate to
have
inform
been underrating right now? Dobby. That gremlin... the goblin? the goblin harbinger?
Great. Thank you for your generosity.
I've seen edits of that thing.
Where will you travel to next, Kazuuuuuuha?
Hilarious.
I'll probably take to the seas with Captain Beto again for now.
Oh, he's still with the Crux. It's
As for
cute.
my next destination, let's see where the wind takes me.
I knew it. He was gonna say that. The fucking wind sound effect. Such a Kazuha thing to do. Where'd you go? Okay, let's see the primos, guys. 20? 60. Dobby, your gremlin brethren. I actually, over the summer, I went to Warner Brothers Studios, right? And then they had, like, this case, and I was like, oh, that looks cool. Inside of it was Dobby. And he's just trapped in this giant glass box, and he looks so dead. It's so realistic, it might have been like an actual prop from the movie. And he just looks mortified in this box, and I was like, get him out. Get him out now, this is a crime.
Time to go.
Anyway, 60 Primo Gems, that's cool. I wasted so many Primos today. I got C2G. I'm not very happy. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. Okay, my pity was like really low. Like, how did I get her so fast? Yeah, that was like really low pity and I lost. Okay. Interesting. Okay, let me get my expedition rewards. We're not spending resin today. I don't want to spend it. No, not let's go. No more Jean. No, I don't need more Jean. I know she's a hard-working, respectable lady. Respectable, hard-working lady. But I don't need her. Again. Okay, we're gonna watch the Harbingers again. Because we can. Yeah. Hold on. Let us find. YouTube. Whoa! Okay, this is kind of big. This is a little too big. There we go. You guys want to watch BTS? Okay. Whoa. I lagged for a second. What happened? Everything was frozen for a second. Okay, we're Gucci. Hold on, let me test the audio first. Okay, you guys can hear it. See, once I heard Columbina's voice, I was like, this is creepy as fuck, but also hauntingly beautiful. You guys want dark mode? It's because I'm not using my actual Chrome account. I have it on a guest one. Ain't no way you're looking at my history. You're gonna say it's cursed anyway. All of it is just... Who still uses light mode? Lamau. Apparently the guest mode on this computer. Anyway. Wait, also... Tell me why my dumb ass thought that this was a red crystal fly. This is La Senora's... I don't watch that much yaoi, okay? I only watch Yuri on Ice and that one. And that one. I may have watched a lot of male VTubers doing some such shit, which taught me a lot of vocabulary. Anyway, I watch too much Luxium. I'm a huge Luxium fan. Yeah, anyway, I thought this was a pyro crystal fly, not La Senora's, mod, and I was like, huh, new crystal flies? That's so cool. Chess? Gnosis?
The sages think themselves to be knowing, but we alone are wise to the virtue in those acts of folly. In this war,
haha, get cocked.
Because in this chessboard, checkmate is not where the game ends.
Look it. That's La Senora. So sad. Oh wait, my music is still on? I have it muted on my end. Oh. Wait, hold on. She's so pretty. She's so pretty.
We are gathered here today to remember
Dobby!
our dear comrade.
Dobby!
For sacrifice, all work should halt for half a day as the nation mourns her passing.
Only half a day? People say the Northland Bank's true currencies are blood and tears.
You're gonna stare at him for a good long while. Whoops. I moved my entire house. We are going to just stare at this fine man and do nothing else. I keep moving my house. There we go. Look at him. Dude, you can't tell me that he's wearing like a skin-tight shirt, because there's no way. There's no way. I'm gonna keep it in window mode, because this is kind of weird how OBS works. Whoopsies.
But Mayor, even speaking as a banker, that sounds a little unconscionable.
Rosaline died in a foreign land.
Xbox eyes!
Dignitaries always with a convenient excuse to remain in the comfort of your homeland.
She's so cool.
Understand. So why don't you keep your mouths shut?
Huh?
To make the children cry.
Hey, come on now. Even I don't think this is the right time or place.
I never liked Child. Look, I love Griffin Burns. He's hilarious. I never liked Child. I always thought him as so freaking annoying, and I thought Child mains were like the most annoying out of the fandom. The most annoying and horny of the fandom. And then I saw him in this giant ass furry coat, and I was like, you know, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was wrong. And then I realized he's probably the most sane harbinger out of all of these fuckers.
Place for a fight.
Utterly risible.
She's creepy.
Her
No.
methods tarnished her honor.
You can't tell me that's not Jotaro Kujo. Look at his hat blends into his hair. That is Jotaro Kujo in his epic emo state.
Sacrifice is a great pity. Her loss shall not hinder our progress. But Dottore, with a Scaramouche and the Gnosis from Inazuma,
Conventional wisdom holds that divine knowledge cannot be rational.
I read the manga for Genshin Impact, and I'm like, okay, they're gonna show this goofy-ass Dottore, stupid-looking man, and then they show this, and I was like, this is... Hold on. Hold on, this is not the same guy. And I was right, it is not the same guy, because leakers have confirmed, also, the trailer also just confirms it, that he takes segments of himself and creates clones. So this is not the same one we saw in the manga. It's it's the same person, but not the same person. Yeah.
Comprehended. After conquering the divine gaze, he will make his next move.
It's time to end tonight's foolish theatrics.
See, look at, they made a joke. Tonight's foolish theatrics. Haha, that's funny, because you guys are based off a play. That's so funny.
Right now, you have no captive audience.
See? So funny. Comedy.
Let every worthy sacrifice
Comedy.
be carved in ice. With this nation, endure for all time. In the name of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, we will seize authority from the gods. Absolute peace. Such is the gift from the Tsaritsa. Such is Her Majesty's benevolence.
This looks like the Taj Mahal. I know that's not what it's based off of. But this is probably based off of, like, Moscow architecture. But it does... When it's encapsulated in ice, it looks so pretty. Like the Taj Mahal.
Now you rest in this coffin, encased in layer upon layer of ice.
Crystal fly.
Rosaline, I promise you, your final rest.
If you squint hard enough, it looks like the White House too. It looks like more like the Capitol. The US Capitol? Wait, hold on. I spelled it wrong. This is the White House. Look, I'll forgive you if you're from somewhere else. But if you were from America, and you... This is the Capitol. This dome part looks more like the Capitol to me. I guess, like, this part, like, the lower part of it looks like the Capitol. The White House looks like this.
Now you rest in this coffin, encased in layer upon layer of ice. But Rosaline, I promise you, your
look at the crystal fly.
will be
Guys, this is a crystal fly. She's not dead.
the entirety of the old world.
I must say, you're looking very young today, Doctor.
You know very well that I do not take that as a compliment.
So, where's the segment in the prime of his life, then?
Did you guys see, like, the... There's Klee somewhere in here. Like, people edited Klee
Busy with
near this burning
a little
tree.
experiment in blasphemy.
Colin, time to head out on patrol.
Okay, Master Tainari.
Sarcasm? Sure. Sure.
What was that?
I'll forgive you. I'll forgive you. Anyway. Next. Luxium. Anyway. I think that's basically it for Genshin. We've been running for 2 hours now. Unless there's more, like, Hazel stuff. Should we do the Hazel story quest, or we should do it for later? Next is League. I mean, I could play League, but I'm not good at it. I am no. Oh, did you guys see the Star Guardian stuff? Like, Star Guardian? The new Star Guardians? I'm definitely not spending money on skins. I have Zoe Star Guardian. The new champ for League dropped. You know, I'm not like a huge League of Legends buff. Like, most of the matches I play are bots. Because I just don't have the time nor patience to deal with other League players. They're just... Let's watch it, though. Oh, she looks so sick, though. My level is not even that high. I don't even know. Probably like in the 40s or something. So it's like low. She looks so cool. I like her weapon designs and concepts. You're hiding. Look, it's even worse. I only play one character, and that's actually I play a few, and they're all mages and healers. That's it. Her concept art looks so cool. Just hop on League and call it a day. Ugh. Do I want to live a life of sadness? Do I want to be sad even more today? Do I want to play League and disappoint myself even further? You play Genshin? Yeah, I do. Yeah, yeah. Self-harm can only go so far. Excuse me, sewer. Champion Spotlight. See her abilities.
Neela's passive, Joy Unending, makes ally heals and shields more powerful on her, increasing their value by a small amount.
Oh, so
when
she's
a nearby
ADC?
ally casts an ability that heals or shields Neela or themselves, Joy Unending buffs both of them for the bonus
Is
value.
she a melee
See,
ADC?
everyone's happier when Neela's around.
Joy protect you!
Though she's quick to crush foes, Neela is a caring friend. When she last hits a minion, she'll whip up some bonus experience and
You know what they should add in Genshin? Scythes and whips. I will push heavily for the whips.
split it with the nearest ally.
Such happiness!
Use Neela's Q Formless Blade to attack enemies with her water whip. Roll 3d10. Wait, no, that's not right. Formless Blade strikes.
Did they just make a D&D reference? Like, I don't even play D&D. They already have guns in Genshin. Only the Fatui use guns.
Line, damaging all enemies hit. Hitting an enemy increases Neela's attack range and attack speed for a few seconds, and her basic attacks will splash in a cone, dealing additional damage. Formless Blade has a short cooldown. If you hit it consistently, your sustained AoE will wash enemies away.
My waters cut deep!
With Formless Blade's passive, damage against champions will ignore some of their armor
Yes,
and heal
sewer.
Neela for part of the damage
Yes.
dealt. This effect scales with a crit chance and can overheal, granting a shield.
Healing.
Neela's W shrouds her in Jubilant Veil, where she briefly gains bonus move speed and dodges all incoming basic attacks. She also takes reduced magic damage to really rain on her enemy's parade. Touching an allied champion hides them in the Veil as well, but they'll be protected for a shorter period. With her demon hunting responsibilities, Neela must be swift as a coursing river. Her E, Slipstream, lets her dash.
She must be swift as a coursing river. She...
target unit, damaging all enemies she passes.
Mysterious as
Neela
the
can
dark
hold 2
side
charges
of...
of Slipstream at once, and she'll always move for a set distance, so get ready to go with the flow. Cast Formless Blade during Slipstream to pull a wave in your path, dealing damage and activating your empowered attacks. Neela unleashes a surge of power with her ultimate, Apotheosis, lashing her whip in an area around her. With the final burst, she pulls enemies in toward the center. Apotheosis heals Neela for part of the damage dealt, converting any excess healing into a shield.
Does she even need a support? She can heal herself.
After all, joy is meant to be shared.
Now you know what you're up
Yay,
against.
Subaru! Just passed the vibe check. Haha. Oh, the audio stopped working. Oh shit. Oh shit. Hold on. Ah. I did mess with the audio, yes. It does that? Yeah. What the heck? Go. Why did it do that? What? It's so stupid. It's every time, like, my computer crashes on me. Oh.
Managing Neela's mobility is key to giving...
What the fuck? What the f-
your enemies with flash.
Did they just unplug my headphones?
As a melee
It did! It unplugged my headphones!
Archvitch has to be...
What the heck? Stinky windows.
especially...
It's broken. It's fucking broken. I think they just broke. Hold on. Hold on. I think the jack for my headphones are broken. See, it keeps doing that sound. Yeah. Huh.
Be sure to stick with.
It is broken. Stop doing that. What the fuck?
Friends.
Oh, it is fucking okay. Yo. Crying, shitting, and pooping. Okay, I'll end the stream here and try and fix this. Thanks for watching the Genshin Impact and whatever the last half of this was. Okay, cool. Damn, that's crazy. It really is crazy. Well, I'm not listening to anything now, so like, here we are. Whoa. Zam. Very disappointing, very disappointing. Poop. Poopy poopy. Anyway. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.